Alright, I thought I'd make a video of me cleaning this old Pokemon Yellow Game Boy cartridge that I've had for a number of years. Don't know why I decided to do an upload today, just felt like it. Thought I'd document the cleaning process. Yeah, not really got a plan of what I'm really going to say, but I thought it'd be a fun idea to sort of document this cleaning and restoring of this Game Boy Color game, Pokemon Yellow. Yeah, so quick story. Me and my brothers had Pokemon Yellow. Here's all three cartridges here. This one here was mine. That was my younger brother, and then that was my youngest brother. So mine was in better condition, his not so much, and then my younger brother, he was quite younger, destroyed his label and then made a really rubbish attempt at trying to get the label off and scratched it up really bad. So yeah, I thought it'd be a good idea just to clean this out. It's looking filthy. Mine is really clean. I've kept mine in good condition. I've always been one to keep it. This label's coming off, but that's where you pull it in and out of the Game Boy. But anyway, yeah, so long story short, these are all mine now. I've had these for years. My brothers didn't care about these, but I thought it'd be a good idea to restore this one. Obviously, I don't have a label, but I can get a replacement label, which I'll show later if I've got time. But yeah, so first of all, I'll just show that it is working. I've got my Game Boy SP here. I've had this since 2005. When did Pokemon Emerald come out? God knows. That's when that's how long I've had this Game Boy. So it still works. Now I'm not going to be changing the battery. The battery works fine. If it goes eventually, then I'll change it then. But I don't see the point of changing the battery for the sake of changing it if the battery stays perfectly fine. So I've started playing this about 3 weeks ago, and I've put about 13 hours in, just because I felt like it. Works fine, as you can see, and then yep, saves fine. So we know it works. Obviously, I blew on it a lot. Well, we're not supposed to do that, but anyway, I did. The only issue I had, which reason it needs a good clean, is I tried playing it on my N64 on Pokemon Stadium, on the N64 for the transfer pack, but I kept finding I had issues with it. So I just kept it reads and then it didn't read, and then there was an error, and then it read fine, and then there was another error. So I'm sure I have to clean this out. I haven't cleaned it for a long time. I'm sure that's not the issue. I think the issue is the game. So we'll start with that. All right. Anyway, let's clean the game. So first thing you're going to need is a game bit. You get two sizes of game bits, I believe, 3.8 millimeter and 4.5. I had to find this out. I haven't used these in years. I used to use them all the time, but I still have them. I don't have the bit anymore that attaches. I couldn't find it. Too much effort, but you don't actually need the bit. You can just do it by hand. They're not really that tight, so you can just do it by hand. Yeah, they just come undone. There you go. So yeah, you don't really need a screwdriver. Just use the bit, and then one small game bit screw, and that's it. Then flip it over, pull this down, and then take the front off, tip it upside down, and there's the board. So the main focus really is cleaning the contacts, just to get them nice and clean, and really just cleaning this case, because it's filthy, as you can see. It's got loads of dirt and gunk that's built up from years. I don't think, and this thing never been cleaned, and then it's got some scratches on the back where it used to go in and out of different Game Boys. So same again, but this will clean up really nicely actually. And then I've got a label to put on it. So as I'm documenting it, I might as well go through about stuff I'm using. So I've got a toothbrush. This is the brush that I use just for cleaning. So I've got some rubbing alcohol, so isopropyl. There we go. Yeah, so 99.9%, that'll do the job. A cloth, and then I got some cotton buds, and these are skewers, but they're really good at like picking out dirt and they scratch the plastic. I probably won't need them, but I've got them just in case. And then I've got a label. Now I know obviously this is a repro label, that's why I bought a hollow one. Obviously they don't come hollow, but it's like a shiny version, so I know it's, I mean, I'm never selling it, so I don't care if anyone says it's a repro or it's not original. I don't really care. It's just bloody missing the sticker anyway, so the difference doesn't make. But yeah, so I think we'll clean the board first, and then we'll go from there. So, oh, there you go. There's actually a broken bit of plastic in there. Oh yeah, it was actually rattling around. I don't know where. No, there it was. It was broken from there. Oh, I guess it's not going to rattle anymore. Right, okay. So I'm going to start with a toothbrush. I've got a little bowl of rubbing alcohol, so I'll just dip that in, and then I guess I'll just give it a good clean. I guess I'll clean the whole board as well. It's not going to do any damage rubbing the board of rubbing alcohol. I've done it loads of times in the past, so gets all the dust off, I suppose. Don't really need to clean the back bit. It's covered in dust, so I don't see why not. The main one really you need to clean is just the contacts. I think that's the most important bit. Everything else just get the dust out. Right, okay, so clean. I think they're clean enough. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be fine. I mean, it's not gonna cause me any more issues. Yeah, there we go. So, clean board. Put that up there. Right, I'll start with this piece first, I suppose. So, looking pretty rank. I guess I'll just dip it in some more alcohol and see how it goes. Alright, this might be harder than I thought. I don't think the brush is hard enough. Let's have a look. Oh no, it's fine. Tell you what I've also got as well. I've got some multi-surface wipes. Let's give that a go. Let's just give a lot of the crap off. Oh yeah, these, there you go. These are fine. These will work really good. And it smells lemony as well, nice and fresh. So yeah, the dirt from the edges is coming right off now. I've got a feeling this hasn't been cleaned since it was bought. And I want to say it was bought at least 20 years ago. So it's not been cleaned this long. It's kind of minging, but at the same time, you'd be surprised how many people have never cleaned their games, or still even have the originals at that point. So anyway, is it coming up? Yeah, it's getting there. It's looking, well, camera work's a bit rusty. Yeah, it's getting there. It's good as I'm going to get it. I mean, a lot of it's just scratches. Let's give it another. You want to be careful not to put too much pressure on this, otherwise you might crack the plastic or something. I don't know. Bit of black stuff stuck on there. I don't know. I'm going to get that off with. Yeah, I think for the most part it's pretty clean. I don't have a magic eraser or a magic sponge. I know a lot of people use those to buff the plastic out. I don't think I'm gonna get everything off, but at least it'll be clean. For the most part, anyway. Mostly inside here where the motherboard goes, around the corners is pretty dirty as well. So yeah, so far it's looking pretty good. I'm sure there are better jobs done on YouTube. I mean, this has been done a billion times before. My video is nothing special, just a different take on it, I suppose. Okay, all right, I would say this one's pretty much done. I'm not willing to spend any more time than that on it. It's already spent more than I like to spend on it. But yeah, that's looking a lot more yellow. This one I'm a bit more worried about, but I don't know if there's any sticky residue on there or not, but what I have got is some label remover. Some like label remover. I might just spray a bit of that on. Take that off. Don't think there's any on there, but at least I'm sure the rubbing alcohol would have done that job anyway, but for the most part, yeah. Oh, it stinks though, Jesus. Absolutely stinks. Move that away. Let's clean this up now. There's a little tiny dot there. I mean, the label's going to cover it over anyway, but it's a good example of using a skewer. Oh no, actually, the hole goes all the way through. So, oh, it's the hole through the screw. Oh, there you go. I didn't know that. Never seen one without the label off before. Actually, this skewer is really good. You can get the crap and the dirt out from the Nintendo logo. Not very good camera work, but yeah. Got a bit of dirt out. Let's give it a blast with some rubbing alcohol. I've got dirt in the Nintendo logo. That's quite filthy in there. So I guess while I'm doing this, I might as well address the fact that I haven't made a video in a really long time, and I don't really have an answer why I haven't made a video, to be honest with you. I just haven't. I guess I stopped making YouTube videos. I stopped for a long time collecting video games or retro video games. I sold a lot of the stuff I have on. I guess I just was really into it, and then for a while I was really not into it, and kept the stuff that meant a lot to me. I did sell a lot. Some of the stuff I sold I regret, and I have bought a few things back over the years, but not much. But for the most part, I downsized a lot of my collection. It was unnecessary and never played, and you know what it's like. So yeah, am I going to make more videos? I really don't know. I want to say yes, because I got somewhat enjoyment out of watching my old videos quite recently. Some things I really like, some things are a bit cringe, and I think, you know, maybe I could have done things a lot differently. But for the most part, I want to say yes, I would like to. The probability of actually me making any is I just don't know. Have I got time? Do I feel inspired? I don't know. Maybe we'll see. So I don't know if anyone still watches my videos. I don't know. I'll tell you what though, I did recently pass 2,000 subscribers. I don't think that means a lot to a lot of people, but the fact that I haven't uploaded a video in a really long time, I would say, I guess is alright. I mean, one of my videos have got over 1 million views and thousands of comments, so must be doing something right. Yeah, how's that looking? Oh, that looks alright, isn't it? Much clean. Smells really nice now as well. It smells really fresh and clean. So for the most part, that one is, well, that's really, really clean. That's come up much better. It's cleaner than my other Game Boy games. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Move that out of the way. I might have another go with that. Let me have another go at that. I think if I got anything more abrasive, maybe I'll try a cotton bud or a Q-tip, as Americans call them. So I think I'll call them Q-tips because according to my YouTube data, most of my audience are Americans, and only 8% of my viewers for my videos are actually British, which is not a problem. It's just I was quite surprised when I had a look the other day. So that clean? Yeah, it's looking alright now. I think I'm gonna call this one. Oh, dropped it. I'm gonna call this one done as well. Give this a little clean. How's my doing for time? Not too bad. Okay, so let's go back to the board. Just give it another wipe. I'll tell you what I will do. I'll just give it a quick clean with a dry cotton bud or Q-tip. Just make sure that really is dry. So move that out of the way, move that out of the way. Yeah, that's looking a lot better now, isn't it? So let's put the board in. There we go. And then this goes like that. And then just slide it up like that. So flip it over. I like to put the screw in the screwdriver bit and then put it in. So before I twist it up, I actually like to, it's a good tip actually, I tell a lot of people this, screw it backwards until you hear a little click, and then you'll basically sit it on the old threads, and then when you do it up, you won't be creating new threads in the plastic. And that's it. You only need to do it hand tight. You don't need an actual screwdriver, just that is fine. And yeah, that is done. There's the screw hole. So that is really, really clean actually, a lot better than what it was. The fact that it hadn't been cleaned for ever, that's pretty good. I guess give this a little clean. I guess it's time to do the label, I suppose. So I've got one here. I've got two actually, just in case I mess up, because I didn't trust myself to get it perfect first time. So where can you get these labels if you're interested? Well, I don't know about America, but in England, this guy had them on Etsy, and they were £3.50. £3.50 shipped. So, oh no, not happy with that. Let's try it this way. I should probably use a pair of tweezers or something, but I really can't be bothered to find any. Yeah, that's all right. Now I've got another cloth here it's completely dry, so I can just push the label down. Yeah, that looks pretty good actually. I would say that was job well done. So, for example, so there's a normal Pokemon yellow, and there's my brother's old one. Now it's got a new lease on life. And I'm probably going to carry on playing this particular one because the save file was rubbish anyway, and I didn't lose anything important. So I did feel like playing a bit Pokemon Yellow recently. So I don't know how long that lasts. I really like this shiny, hollow kind of label. Kind of looks like a shiny Pokemon card. So yeah, I think that was a good cleaning video. Well, for me anyway. I don't know about you guys. I guess I'll give it a test, I suppose. Should work first try, actually. If it's a bit loud, I apologise. I don't know how loud that's going to come through the camera. Just using my phone. Yeah, there you go, works fine. So, yeah, no issues with that. And then I can play it on Pokemon Stadium on the TV, using the transfer pack. So, that's pretty good in there actually. I have a Japanese transfer pack in at the moment. I don't know why I have a Japanese one, but I do. Anyway, yeah, that's good, isn't it? Yellow controller, yellow Pokemon Yellow. So yeah, I guess that wraps this video up, I suppose. Yeah, thanks for watching, if anyone's still watching my videos. And yeah, am I going to upload again? I'm not sure, but we'll go from here. So cheers.